Good morning. This is Ken. Today I'll be sharing the latest research results on EV battery lifespan. For those considering buying an EV, have you ever wondered, how long does an EV battery last? I've heard replacement costs are expensive. Is that true? Many people feel uncertain when it comes to batteries. However, recent studies show that the lifespan of EV batteries could surpass previous predictions by as much as 40%. What does this mean? Today, I'll break down the data and explain the reasons behind this finding. Stick around to the end. Let's dive right in. According to the latest research, EV battery lifespan might exceed previous expectations by up to 40%. For instance, a battery initially thought to last only around 10 years may actually last about 14 years. Previously, EV batteries were expected to wear out after 100,000 to 150,000 kilometers, but the new data suggests this could extend to over 200,000 kilometers. That's comparable to, or even better than, the lifespan of gas-powered vehicles. What's even more interesting is that daily driving habits also seem to impact battery lifespan. Regular acceleration, braking, and short stops may actually slow down battery degradation. It was once believed that rapid acceleration or driving in high temperatures significantly harmed batteries. However, recent studies suggest these factors might not be as severe as we thought. Of course, extreme driving habits should still be avoided, but normal usage can result in much longer battery life. Another key point is the ongoing innovation in battery technology. Over the past 30 years, the cost of lithium-ion batteries has dropped by more than 97%. This has made EVs increasingly affordable. In short, thanks to technological advancements and mindful driving, EV battery lifespans are becoming more promising. Next, let's talk about the cost advantages of EVs. Many people hesitate because of the high upfront cost, but EVs actually deliver significant savings in the long run. For example, compared to gas-powered cars, EVs eliminate fuel costs, with charging expenses being less than 1/3 of what you'd spend on gas. And with longer battery lifespans, replacement costs become less of a concern. On top of that, EVs have lower maintenance costs. There's no need for oil changes, and their simpler design leads to less wear and tear on parts. As a result, the overall cost of ownership is significantly reduced. So while the purchase price of an EV may be slightly higher, savings on charging, maintenance, and longer battery life make them a cost-effective choice in the long term. If you add renewable energy for home charging, the cost of charging could become almost zero. That's something gas cars can never replicate. By now, you're probably starting to see how EVs offer long-term benefits that far outweigh the initial investment. As I've explained, EV batteries are lasting longer than expected, and their cost performance is highly advantageous. Still, some of you may be wondering, should I really buy an EV? It's true that EVs can be pricier up front, but when you consider lower charging costs, reduced maintenance, and longer battery lifespan, EVs become a very attractive option in the long run. Of course, if you don't have access to home charging, they might not seem like the best choice yet. But even in apartment living, more people are choosing EVs, so it's worth researching nearby charging options. Beyond financial benefits, EVs also have the added value of being environmentally friendly. They help reduce CO2 emissions and are a forward-thinking choice for future generations. This aligns perfectly with the evolving priorities of our times. And EVs are rapidly improving. Along with better battery technology, the charging infrastructure is expanding, gradually addressing concerns about convenience. If you're currently debating whether to buy an EV, I recommend taking one for a test drive. Experiencing the quiet and smooth ride, as well as the unique comfort of EVs, might just win you over. Once you experience it, you'll get a better sense of what an EV is like. Then, with today's insights in mind, you can make an informed decision you'll feel good about. EVs are currently at an exciting stage of development. That means now is the perfect time to enjoy the benefits they offer. What do you think? For those who don't own an EV yet but are considering it, how did you feel about today's video? To wrap up, we've discussed the unexpectedly long battery lifespan, as well as the cost-effectiveness and environmental advantages of EVs. Here's a quick recap of today's key points. Recent research suggests battery lifespan could extend by up to 40%. Advances in battery technology are lowering costs, making EVs more accessible. EVs are cost-effective to maintain and offer significant environmental benefits. In conclusion, EVs are no longer just cars of the future. They're becoming a perfect fit for today's world. Especially in the long run, they outperform gas cars in both cost and environmental impact. If you found today's content helpful or are starting to think EVs might not be so bad, please share your thoughts in the comments. I'm excited to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. One reason to host today's topic is because I've heard rumors that EV adoption in Japan might skyrocket next year. It's not confirmed yet, but this might be the perfect time to prepare for an EV boom in Japan. By this time next year, what will EV adoption in Japan look like? I'm genuinely excited to find out. Based on the data I shared today, I believe there's little reason to worry about batteries anymore. Personally, I'm confident they'll last 300,000 or even 400,000 kilometers. I plan to keep driving my Model Y until it stops running. That's it for today. Thank you for watching until the end. Let's enjoy life with Tesla and EVs.